Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello farmers, and welcome back to the Pacific Northwest. It's time to pick up these cotton bales. The price has reached $16.47, so I think about as best as we're gonna do for a while for sure. What button do I hit to? Oh, B, operating position. Alright, see if we can suck this guy up. There we go. I do have crop destruction turned off right now because I'm going into the cotton field. We'll go down and pick up this other bale. And then I'm going to turn crop destruction on, and I'm going to run over like a little bit of a corner piece, just to see if we still have the same issue as before. I do have crop destruction off. Okay, just want to make sure. Lower it down. Must be that's close enough. There we go. But I am still going to drive like crop destruction is on, so I'm not going to drive over any other crops that we have going on. You can see the grass is starting to grow. I got most of the bales wrapped. I got like maybe 3 or 4 more to go. I got excited when I was wrapping up because there's great demand at the barn, but the great demand was for grass. So, nothing for us. So I'll turn that off. We don't need the HUD on. Let me go back in here. Where's that setting? Crop destruction on. Now the John Deere won't do any crop destruction because it's got the narrow tires on it. But what I will do is just run it over here. You can see we're destroying the corner, and when we go to reseed it, we'll find out later on if I still have that same issue. So I'm going to turn this back off because I don't want any more. I don't want to do the whole field just to test. Alright, sir, you go ahead and lime up the field because this field needed some lime. If we go to this stage here, you can see it needs lime. Yeah, so I can already tell that it's doing the same thing. Because see, right where I rode over it, right there, it's not, doesn't realize I did anything there. So I still have the same problem when I run over the harvested stalks of cotton. So that's why I'll have to leave crop destruction off when I'm working in the field of cotton. Oh, the engine was still running. Anywho, let's go make some cash. So you can see cotton, $16.47 at the spinnery. So let's go ahead and make a good amount of cash today, hopefully. And then we'll get back to wrapping up some of our grass bales to turn into silage. And wait for that price to be where it needs to be. Spinnery is just down here. The factory will be happy to get some cotton. They can go back to making their t-shirts or what have you. Is it B or Y? It's like it's Y to empty. I'm used to using an auto loader for this, but $120,000 for that. Thank you very much, cotton field. That's why I would like to buy the other field and have multiple fields. Well, not multiple fields, but one big field. Because, yeah, that would bring in a huge payday for us every 2 days if we could do that. And having another field that's there to help make profit is going to help us out in ways. So I do have the cash to buy the field, but I don't want to go ahead and do it just yet. Because we need to sell the silage bales. at some point in order to make that profit. And yep, couldn't figure out which way I wanted to go, and Tom already decided there was a light post there. So let's see if the John... Well, I got a lime refill station right here. That's right. I kind of forgot about that. So we'll see how far the John Deere gets. But you can see where I rode over the crop. And then I spread some lime down. Yeah, I got that same issue. So the only way to fix that issue there is I actually got to plow that little section. Alright. So I'm going to bring this guy back. Then we'll hop on down here to our Fendt tractor. And let's see, I got like 3 bales left to wrap, which won't take us too long. And then the Fendt will go ahead and probably go grab the seed row, which is on the other side of the bridge, and we'll come over here and reseed the cotton field with cotton. And yeah, that's probably how we'll finish the evening hours anyways. Yeah, so we're kind of going to be in the same boat as we were yesterday money-wise, so I'm not sure we'll have the money to buy the field, which is a shame. But it is what it is. Unless the price of silage at the barn goes up. I have also taken some slurry from the cows and sold that at the BGA, so I should get a little bit of extra cash at midnight as well. So, you know, I'm torn if I should buy that field or not and just, you know, roll the dice. Let's go ahead and wrap up these last 3 bales we have. I'm going to leave them right here in the field for now. Let me just double check because, yeah, the wool price is pretty decent, but we're going to hold on to that. Where are we? Silage. At the barn, 158. So, yeah, the BGA is 200, barn 158. Agro Wholesales, which is way up north, is going for 179. But we have the contract with the barn, so that's where they need to go. So 39 bales, all 20,000 liters per bale. So we have a good amount of silage to sell. So hopefully, you know, either... well, it's not going to be tonight, but maybe we'll wake up in the morning, the price will be relatively good. I want it somewhere around $200. You know, 190 and up, I guess, is what we're looking for. Let's go ahead and finish up this last bale. But at some point, if the price doesn't go up to where we need it to, I got to take the bales off the field so I can spray some fertilizer on it and get ready for another harvest. The grass is already starting to regrow. Let's fold that guy up. And yeah, park everything up and then go over and grab the seed drill and get started on that field once again. I mean, it'd be great if the cotton was already growing. I mean, if I could have another whole batch of cotton to go, then I wouldn't be worried too much about the money situation farm. But yeah, so we got to wait another couple more days, but you got to reseed it first. Well, the John Deere made some quick work of liming that field, and we got our Fendt tractor over there seeding away. Hopefully it won't take them too long. I want to get it done before nighttime comes, but you can see that little corner right there. Yeah, it's not getting seeded. Yeah, you can kind of, as far as I can zoom in, but you can see it did not seed right in that one spot. So I still got that same issue ongoing there, but whatever it is, what it is. And now what we're going to do is lime up this field. And I'm not going to use GPS because it's not that big of a field, so we'll go ahead and get this done. That way if our Fendt tractor finishes at a reasonable time, he can come over here and do this tonight, or he'll do it first thing in the morning. Yeah, I don't know. Sunflowers, maybe? Or maybe I should do some more canola down here. I'm probably thinking more canola, even though we're going to do canola at the northern plateau on the next cycle for those fields. Just because for our pigs, you know, we're still, the pigs are still reproducing up there or over there. So, yeah, I'm thinking canola. That's probably what we should do. Because it's going to take a couple more days before we have canola. And so we're talking about another 48 to 50 pigs that we'll have. Plus we're eating the canola as we speak. So yeah, canola is the way to go. But after we finish this job, we're going to go up there and harvest some oats in the northern plateau. The one over by the chickens. Yeah, so we don't have enough cash to buy that field. It's like 540, which will leave us with 110,000, which is not good because we're spending 160 a night in interest payments. So, yeah, unless something dramatic happens here, yeah, it's just not going to happen. Just not going to happen. I thought about selling our silage at the BGA, but I think we're going to hang on to that for just another day or so. We'll see how it is when we wake up in the morning. That might be a project for Frank to do while we're gone. If we really need we really need to buy another field just to get another field of productivity for us, because right now we're just basically breaking even though because it'll just take a while for the animal products to really, until the animals really start making enough products for us to make a profit off of them. The wool price is something I could have done, but I don't want to say we only had about 40,000 liters. So that would have been like probably like $35,000 we would have got, which is, still a nice chunk of change. And yeah, we're even doing contracts. So yeah, I think Frank might be doing some contracts during the next week. Maybe selling some silage. But if we can get that other field next to the cotton field, that would really help us out every couple days. And we can start nibbling away at that loan. It's going to be a long process to get the farm rolling here. But yeah, definitely doing contracts, especially if we get good contracts for harvesting these fields, because we'll get paid to harvest them, and plus we'll get a little bit of extra cash for the extra product that we that doesn't succeed the contract. Now I know cotton is a hard one to do for contracts, but if you can time it just right and sell enough cotton, you don't get the extra if you sell. They'll just take the whole bale on you. So I got to make sure, because that big field is cotton, is it not? It is cotton, right? Yeah, this big field here is cotton. But my cotton harvester and everything's on the other side of the... I'll figure it out. We got a few days to figure it out anyways. But right now we still got some more work to do on our own fields. There, we made some quick work of spreading lime in this field. And of course, those two fields that we planted over there, that is for profit as well, if the price is right. I do realize I got soybeans in storage, but that is not for the pigs. That is for sale at some point. Alright, now that that's all limed up, I'm going to go park this up. And I'll meet you up at the northern plateau. And we're going to harvest some oats. We got to leave some straw for Frank to do while we're gone. Well, I had the John Deere hard at work weeding a field for a $4,000 contract. Every little bit helps. Alright, disable straw swath. Nope, we want it on. Thank you very much. So this is obviously for our horses, but for this evening, until we get all these 3 fields harvested, all these also be going to the silo up here. And then, like I said, we'll bring the Volvo up and with the 90,000 liter trailer, and he can bring it on down to the horses when needed in a couple days or so. So I think we should be able to get this harvested before nighttime, and I think our Fendt tractor should do just fine finishing up that cotton field before nighttime arrives. But for now, we got a little evening harvesting to do for ourselves. And nothing better than harvesting in the evening hours with some tunes to go along with it. Finally got a good point of view, but as you can see, we're filling up the trailer rather nicely of oats. And I kind of forgot when I got started. I'm like, yep, I'm going to need the trailer over here to unload the harvester. That would be nice. So yeah, I don't know how I was going to look in a time lapse of me running over. And then when I got over there, I was like, where's the T8? I didn't know it was parked. So that was probably interesting at 800 times speed. But we're getting this done just before the sun sets on the evening. As far as I know, our Fendt tractor is still seeding the big cotton field. Yeah, we are going to dip below $500,000 overnight, unfortunately. Unless the silage price is going up at the barn, but I don't think it's going to be. If it is going up, it's not going to be what we're looking for a price. And I don't expect it to be up to $211 like it was last time. Well, who knows? Maybe it will. Yeah, it'd be even better if it was more than that. But for some reason, I think we got more bales out of it this time. Not more bales, but more yield. Obviously, it's going to be less bales since they're 20,000 liter bales. So yes, while we're gone, Frank will be over here picking up this straw again. I may just have him sell it this time, because we do have quite a bit in storage. I think we got enough total mix rations for a while. And right now, we're just trying to scavenge every penny that we can to be able to afford the other field. Because really this week, we've been here for a couple days and we're pretty much going to be breaking even money-wise. I mean, we're not losing money, which we have been. But we're getting to the point of where we're just breaking even. let's go ahead and put this in the trailer. Park the combine kind of off the field. How is he getting along down here? No! No, 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 no. No, seriously? You planted... I'm glad you got stuck on a bale. Oh, man. This is how my day in real life has gone as well. Yeah. I guess that's sort of my fault. I probably should have started them off on this end of the field. Well, I mean, the cotton's planted now. I'll just wait until it's, yeah. Anyways, that happened. Let's go put this in storage. And when I get back to my cabin tonight, I might have a hard drink. I mean, it's not the worst thing that can happen, obviously, but... Oh, man. Alright, anyways. Maybe Frank will have to deal with that while we're gone. Yep, these hired helpers that we have around here are still learning. Still learning. I was wondering, like, geez, he should be done by now. And I kept looking up there and like, well, the money keeps going down. He's still working. Oh. I'm crying right now. You just can't see it. So, let's go ahead and just park this guy up for the evening. How's the John Deere getting along? He is almost done. So, I got to go over here and take care of that, which is not a big deal. I got the... lift anything mod, so I can just lift them off there. Not a big deal. What am I looking for? Oh, silage. The price at the barn is going up. Yay, going up. That's what I want to see. What about milk prices? Milk prices, yeah, not so good. Egg price, I want to see what that's going for. Okay. I'm just trying to get an idea of the pricing and all that. Where's the wool? Yeah, the great demand for wool is over. What is that field? They put anything in that field yet? They haven't put nothing into that field yet. Absolutely nothing. Oh, he planted cotton all the way up through here. What the heck? I have no idea. Not a clue what's going on there at all. Yeah. That's a mess, but yeah, it'll be something we figure out. Anyways, I'm going to go clear that up, then sleep through the night, wake up in the morning, and see where we stand. Maybe. I don't know. Well, I thought about going to bed, and yeah, I'm just too stressful. I know if I go back to the cabin, I'm not going to be able to sleep, so I figured, why not plant the canola in this field now? That way it can grow overnight. And we'll be like a step ahead, one step ahead. I decided since I was over there and the cereal was over there, I replanted the grass back in that field. So I'm out just a little bit of seed. Not that big of a deal, so yeah, it is what it is. Lesson learned for next time, I guess. I probably need to do a headland on that side of the field. But it's not going to take me too long to seed this field anyways. The John Deere did finish his contract, so we got $4,400 for weeding the field that's out behind the cow pasture. It's a decent sized field, but it's not like field 35 and 34. But yes, we got a little bit of cash from that, which is always great. Any way we can get cash now, we're looking forward to it. So. Yeah, I think I need to do a headland at the other side because it gives me just a little bit more room to turn around and get lined up well enough. Yeah, but you can see we're going to zip right through this field anyways. And that way, when I get up in the morning, I don't have to worry about seeding this field. It'll already be done and hopefully growing a little bit. Yeah, the price at the barn for silage is going up, so hopefully maybe we can sell some in the morning. And yeah, maybe roll the dice if we do sell some silage at the barn. Roll the dice and maybe buy the property. Or what we might do, which is probably the smart thing to do, is just keep our eye on that property. And anytime there's a contract up to fertilize it / weed it, whatever, take the contracts, get paid for working in a field that we're going to buy. So that might be something we do. So maybe not buy it off, but plan for the future. For darn sure. Actually, while I'm doing this, I know there's nothing there. Yes, if I turn on grass, you can see we got grass seeded here again. So that's taken care of. Looks like field 26 has nothing in it still. Contracts, field 26. Field 33, fertilized for 20 grand. Might be doing some contracts later on. Anyways, field 26, sowing. Oh, and they want oats? Well, we were just over there with the seed drill. Oats is not something I would like to see in the field if I were to do it. So we're going to let them seed it themselves and see what they put in there. I mean, the only thing I hope they don't put, but I never see contractors do it, is sugarcane or poplar. I guess they could plant poplar down. I don't have a harvester for poplar or sugarcane. But anything else, feel free to plant. I mean, if it is oats, and what we'll do is when we buy the field, if it's still got oats in it, is we'll just sell the oats. Because we should have plenty of oats for a while for the horses. But after they seed it and do whatever, we'll try to make sure we do all the contracts that we can in field 26. So it's a really good field for us when we purchase it. Yeah, so fingers crossed in the morning that the silage prices are good. And like I said, what I may have Frank do while we're gone is he may sell all that silage at the BGA. We do have plenty of Total Mix rations for a while for the cows. Obviously, the cows or any animal, when you feed them off, it's good for 10 days. So our cows are good for the probably like 8 more days for the feed that they got. And I have another full batch for them to go in. So they're good for about 20 days. We'll just say 15. So yeah, maybe Frank should be selling that silage while we're gone. And that should bring us a good amount of cash as well. So yeah, when we come back next week, we might have a decent amount of cash to buy another field. I think that's the plan. That's the plan. That's what we'll have the guys do while I'm gone. Get back to my own farm and relax for a couple days, because these guys over here make me stressful. I told them to seed a field. See, I'm so stressed I can't speak. Seed a field. And he's seeding a field that he wasn't supposed to. But you can see our sunflowers are doing nicely. I would say they're facing the sun, but the sun's not out. Can I get this all one pass? Probably not. Nope. It's probably overlapping just a little bit. Alright, I do feel better about myself now, so yeah, after I see this, off to bed we go. I should be able to sleep now. I've calmed down. Calmed down enough. Can't get mad at these people. I mean, this is their community. It's their fields. They're learning, so yep. Mistakes will happen. We all make mistakes. But when it comes down to wasting money right now, this farm manager gets a little stressed. So I might as well go top this seed roll off before I head to bed as well. just in case, money-wise I do something stupid and we go into the hole, then I can't buy anything. At least I'll be able to buy some seed. Or not buy some seed, but I'll have some seed to replant things. So I'm going to go refill this, and I'll see you in the morning. And we'll see what's going on here. Well, morning has arrived. It's almost 6:30 in the morning. And we didn't drop below 500,000. We got like 10,000 from the BGA from selling the cow slurry. So that is all good. These fields are not ready for harvest yet. None of these fields are either. And apparently they still haven't planted nothing in that field either. I have accepted some contracts. So if you go in here, I got multiple contracts. Yeah, 34,500 to fertilize, 14,800 to fertilize, and 20,006 to fertilize. But it's these fields right here, 33, 35, and 32, right? Yes. So our fertilizer spray is going to be going pretty good there. So that'll be 40, 60, almost 70 grand, and I'll probably pay 25 to 30 grand in fertilizer. But what we need to see this morning... can we scroll over, please? Thank you very much. The barn, 189. 189 for silage. That's as high as it went, huh? It's not bad, but it's also not that great either. Yeah, I'll have to think that one over. But what I will have Frank do while we're gone, so if you come over here, hop on out. Yeah, 464,000 liters of silage. Yeah, he's going to sell that here at the BGA. We do have 605,000 liters of total mixed ration. And the cows require... Where are the cows? Yeah, so 200... Yeah, right now they only require about 200 liters, 200,000 liters, maybe 225. So, yeah, I got enough for a couple feedings there. So, Frank, while we're gone this week, is going to sell the silage here. He is going to do some contract. This is why I got to make some food for the pigs, because you can see, yeah, it's starting to be a little bit of an issue. But that's why we got the canola here. So, yeah, Frank is going to be busy fertilizing these fields here, doing some contracts before next week, and sell all the silage over here, and pick up some straw up here. So yeah, it's going to look a little bit different when we come back for sure. If we come over here, how is our buddy Falcon? There he is. He's up to 25%. Horses are looking healthy once again. Yeah, the rest of the horses' value kind of sucks, but we're just going to do one horse at a time. Yeah, we'll train this guy up, and maybe in a long time, we'll make a little bit of money off him as well. But I think that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you next time on the Pacific Northwest. But until then, have a good one.